Every day I'm hustling, money started flying. But people don't really understand it, how the money comes in.
Meet Sam Sneak, proud pioneer from North Miami Senior High, who defined success on his own terms. He defied the path of stability, choosing instead the universal rhythm of music. His journey from a bold challenge to Rick Ross to commanding a global empire, Sam Sneak proves that vision and determination are the only true paths to forging your own legacy.
Who is Sam Sneak?
Sam Sneak's a Haitian.
Why music?
I don't know, man. If you've ever been feeling down, there's a song that can change your mood no matter how you feel.
What's the biggest crowd you played in front of?
Saudi Arabia.
Welcome to Juice Legacy Enterprise Productions, where story connects generation. We celebrate the life and journeys of North Miami Senior High School pioneers, where we connect the past and the present to inspire the future. Behind every name, there's a story. Sam Sneak, born on May 27 of Haitian descent. Today, we have the honor to have him here in the studio, where we're gonna get to hear his story. With no further ado, Sam, who is Sam Sneak?
Sam Sneak's a Haitian. Well, it was crazy. I was born at North Shore Hospital, brought home to Little Haiti. Then my parents moved to North Miami. I might have been like 4 or 5 years old.
Right.
Moved to North Miami. And I was back and forth, Little Haiti, North Miami. But then I went to school, Gratney Elementary, right there on 119. Then I went to Thomas Jefferson, and then I went to North Miami Senior High School, right? And growing up in a Haitian household was interesting, especially in North Miami. You know, Haitians, l'église, l'école, lakay. That's it. Now, Konya, when you go to school, doctor,
Right. Engineers.
Avocat.
Of course.
Yeah,
engineers.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
Yes. So when you talk about music,
Right.
What are you talking about? No, and you know, my dad come from Haiti, not knowing the language, going to school, getting a GED, getting his master's, then got bored of.
Your dad have a master's degree?
He has 2 different masters. Listen to this. He got bored. He worked hard. I'm talking about I would watch him like tirelessly study, and like he was just stuck on this like occupational therapy, like he was at the cast and all that, everything.
Right.
Just so when after he got his master's, he's like, I don't think I really like touching people and all that.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna go into child psychology. Then went back to school to get his master's in child psychology as a social. I was just like, yo, bro, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. So you know, I did the same thing. You could do. I'm like, yeah,
right.
nah.
So you chose a different route.
Yeah,
which was music.
Music.
Why music?
I don't know, man. If you've ever been feeling down, there's a song that can change your mood no matter how you feel.
That's true.
And I always wanted to like control the room in good spirits, like let's have a good time, you know what I mean? And music is that, regardless where you at, regardless what the language, even if there are words in it, like sound and beats, it's like that connects us all, you know what I'm saying? And it just like moving and, you know, like dancing and stuff is good for the body. Like I'm always like, hey, let's have a good time, because life,
universal language.
Yeah, life be lifing, you know what I'm saying? But when you drop a vibing record, man, all that go out the window.
Facts.
For that 2-3 minutes, it's out the window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and plus, I wanted to be a rapper at first, but I was like a little bit too shy for all that, and I was like, I think
You shy, Sneak?
Yeah, no, because I don't like to like be rapping and stuff. It's like I'd rather.
You stay behind the scene?
Yeah, it's like it's better DJing. I don't know, I can't explain it. Like DJing feels so much better and it's fun. It's like I'm not committed to one particular style or content or topic. It's like as a DJ, I could play a variety of music, sound like everything, you know what I mean? Like, okay, hardcore rap. Nah, we gonna do R&B. Nah, we'll just do dance. Oh, let's do some merengue. Oh, let's do some compa.
Right.
Do it all.
Right.
And guess what? There ain't no age barrier.
That's true. That's
man,
true.
you could be 75 years old DJing, man. Hot.
That's true.
Hot. Nobody's saying he's 75 years old. Can he DJ? Okay.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know about 75-year-old rappers, though.
You don't think Tupac would have been able to maintain that?
He's maintaining it now. He's just ain't alive.
That's true.
So, but how did you get the name Sam Sneak?
Sam's interesting, right? So, sneakers. I like sneakers. And one of my homeboys was like, why you so infatuated with sneakers? So here's the story. You can relate, Haitian.
Right.
I had a flat foot, right? My mom wanted to correct that, so she took me to the orthopedic doctor. Took me to the orthopedic doctor. They give you a prescription. To get the prescription, we go to this store. I forgot the name. First, we went to Rite Aid.
What stores in Miami?
Store in Miami on 20th Street. It's one of them stores on 20th Street.
Okay.
But we went to what was the kids store for shoes?
Was it Payless?
Nah, this prescription Payless didn't sell these, so we had to go to like what was it, Oshkosh? Right. Oh, I forgot the name, but it was one of those stores. They didn't have my size. I wore like a 6.5, so like 6 is kids, but then 6.5 is like big kids. It's like in the middle of going to big kids and actually being big kids.
Right.
They didn't have my size. I had to go to 20th Street. Go to 20th Street. It's a store for like all of this, right? Orthopedic shoes. And this is where they got New Balances. And back then, New Balances wasn't what they are now.
Yeah, they popping now.
Yeah,
now they came back.
You couldn't put New Balance on a kid and say, it's like, nah.
Right.
They showing me all these shoes. I'm just like, man, New Balance is the best option though in the store. I'm like, man, if I got to, I just deal with the New Balance. Wasn't even it. It was church shoes, right? Church type shoes,
right?
And it was like with like skinny laces. Now I had already did shopping for school,
right?
Shorts.
What year? What part of
I'm
school?
in the sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already got shorts.
You got shorts going to Thomas Jefferson with shorts and shirts.
I'm already telling myself, no, this Gratney's. Gratney had 6th grade.
Oh, Gratney did go up to 6th grade, and then now, okay, I got you.
I'm buying clothes before I get the shoes, but I'm getting shorts. I'm wearing shorts, and tube socks. I'm ready. Shoes is the last thing Mom said. I can't buy shoes because I gotta get specific ones. Okay, cool. I got to get the church shoes. Now I got to go to school with church shoes on, with tube socks and shorts. That's why I tell jokes so good.
Right. I got you. You became the class clown.
Shoes, what you gonna do?
Facts.
No, it's hard.
Of course.
It's hard.
So that's how you got the name Sam Sneak.
Yeah, because I will. But after that, I started selling candy, the Teens Against Drugs and Alcohol in middle school. Then I started buying a bunch of sneakers. I would have a bunch of sneakers, like, since I was a kid. My homie was like, man, I'm gonna call you Sam Sneak. All right, cool. That's how I got the name Sam Sneak. Sneakers.
From sneakers?
Yeah.
And then now you're still running, I believe you have a shop now.
Yeah, Sneaker Box.
Sneaker Box. What is that all about?
So I got the Sneaker Box and it's a smoke shop at the same time, right? And it's a content space, right? It's kind of like, it's a chill space. So I got a lot of like the community kids come in there, they come hang out and chill and stuff like that. But I also like speak to them and try to see like where they might be at, what you trying to do and shit like that. It's like a chill vibe, you know what I mean? And also sell my the t-shirts, I sell my hats, I hand make these.
You hand make those?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why y'all be acting like talented? Like,
no, it's like, because, we're in 2025. Everybody just sends stuff to other places to get made. People don't really do stuff like that.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I like to know, you know that so shit. Like, I gotta know how to do it hands-on, and then I can say, okay, I'm looking for somebody to do this. And I know
exactly what.
Hey, you robbing me, bro. I know this.
Facts.
No, that ain't how this go, brother. Nah, it's this. Now, do it. You know what I mean? Because people be trying to get over on people like, oh yeah, well, you gotta just, gotta go down the street and go around here, then that's gonna be able to, bruh. You just gotta go next door. What are you talking about going down the street, around the corner? What are you like, you know what I mean? People send you up through there and charge you a bill, and then you'll be spending 4 cycles of payments before you realize, hey man, you're overbilling me.
So you started DJing since 1998, and you got discovered by Rick Ross in 2006, I believe.
Nah, before that.
Before that, when did you get discovered by Rick Ross?
I kind of bumped into him. Snuck into the club.
Which club?
MVP.
Okay.
Right. And it's by El Palacios, when El Palacio went off for the 826 167 on 12th, right?
Right.
When PRC was right there across the street.
I remember PRC.
Yeah. So, Big Ralph, and them, they used to have this party on Wednesday nights. But before the party, they would have open mic with Larry Dog.
Okay.
Larry Dog had an open mic, and open mics is kind of like all age. They let you in there, right? But when the club starts, you got to get out of there. So it's towards the end, Ross came to the Larry Dog thing just to speak and say what's up. So when he was there, he was walking across towards the end, it's over. He's walking across the club. But me and my homies, we snuck off in the back because, again, they kick everybody out.
Right.
When it's over, and they let you back in, but they got to see your ID.
To get back in.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I ain't getting back in. So we go around the corner. It's like where they put all the tables and chairs. Remember, it's MVP was a restaurant. So
Of
they
course.
clear the tables out, put them in a certain corner.
Right.
So we all in the corner just sitting there. Like, it's about 4 of us.
Right.
They don't even know we there.
Right.
Young. I see Ross walking across, and I'm like,
But he wasn't as popular as he is
nah,
today.
yeah, he wasn't. But he was known, but he wasn't as popular.
Right.
I was already up on him. Like, I'm like, yo,
He's coming up.
yeah, Fat Boy spit. Like, nobody was rapping like him. Like, how he was rapping back then, nobody was rapping like him. They
Right.
was on some other shit. He was already spitting. I'm like, yo. So I saw him walking. I'm like, oh shit, that's Ross.
Right.
So I'm like, damn. I come out this corner, like, I might fuck this, like.
No cursing.
So I'm sorry. I might bleep. Yeah, I might mess the vibe up. Like,
Right.
we gonna get kicked out. But
Right.
I'm like, man, he right there. I just literally walk up on him. I'm short too. I get the growth spurt after high school, but I'm short at this time. Like, hey man, what's up? He looked down at me. What's up? Yeah man, I'm Sam Sneak. I'm gonna be the biggest DJ in Miami.
He looked down at
Literally looked down like, all right, give me your number.
Right.
I gave him my number. He said, I'm gonna let you. Ooh, this is Wednesday. I don't think nothing of it. Saturday, he called me. Where you at? I'm at home. Wait, send me the address, I'm coming. Him and Gunplay pull up on me. I come.
But why they pulled up on you though? Because if you just gave him your information.
Because at the time, he was all, like, I was telling him, like, the hottest DJ. I'm coming up. I'm young. Everybody know who I am. And I be on the internet.
Okay.
So this is before people was really on the internet.
So he found you online, I'm guessing, when you told him that.
Nah, that's like, let's say right now you trying to get on TikTok,
Correct.
right? And your little bro come say, man, you know I be on TikTok. He like, nah, I'm gonna come holler at you.
Right.
And you go holler at him because you've been looking for somebody and you ain't really know, and I just fell in your lap kind of thing.
Facts.
So when he came, I'm showing him I could put his stuff on the internet. Like, nah, so look, I gave it to me. I put his mixtape up. Like, hey man, you my DJ. I'm like, all right, cool. That was that. Years go by, right? I'm in the club. I'm DJing in the Diamonds, right? Freestyle Steve comes to me. He had just left the studio. I don't know, him and Timberland was somewhere, but he had the Hustling CD with Ross. He give it to me like, yo, just Ross new single. Rick Ross? Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, it's the homie.
Right.
I played this Diamonds is like biggest strip club at the time. This is like the live of strip clubs at the time.
Correct.
Like, they're turning people away and people are going home to change and come back.
Right.
Like, if you had shorts, you couldn't come in Diamonds, and people were respecting it. No, it was like that.
Right.
Man, I played that song.
Because I remember you told me you played that song over the whole night.
Oh, because like I was for one, I'm like, yo, that's my boy. I was happy because like it was instantly. When I played that record, it was a packed night instantly.
Wow.
Money started flying.
Wow.
Every day I'm hustling, and that's not how it started off. The original one is hustling, and it started off like with like a riff, and it started like a build up. Instantly, I played it literally from that first moment. I played it 8 times, back to back to back to back, like.
And then from there, the rest is history.
Yeah.
How is it being around Ross?
I've been around Ross since I was a kid, so it's like
Talk about how's the vibe, how's the environment, how is the culture, the energy around him?
It's pretty much it's like I'm inspiring, like motivating one another, and like yo, what you doing? Like inspiring one another, like. If you're not doing something, like find something constructive to do, positive to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Work around, like always work to be better. You know what I mean? It's always on one of those type of things. You know what I mean? He chill though. Like people don't know Rozay funny. Like, that's why like when he be trolling, it's easy for him. He's naturally funny.
Right.
Like behind closed doors, he'll just crack jokes all day. He's funny.
What's the biggest crowd you played in front of? Biggest crowd where? What country?
Saudi Arabia, and then Haiti.
You played in Haiti?
Yeah.
With Ross?
Yeah.
Ross went to Haiti. What year was that?
Right before the earthquake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why.
What part of Haiti?
They just did the free concert, and Ross came out there.
Who?
Digicel.
Oh, Digicel did the free concert.
Before they did the Chris Brown one.
Right.
And they're like, oh, that's the first Chris. Nah. Ross the first did the free concert. And I was like.
And.
It was.
So he has a big fan base in Haiti too? I didn't know that.
It was, man, a picture on my Facebook somewhere. It was, and he got the flag, the Haitian flag on his back, and you could see the crowd. It's well over like 80, 90,000. It's a free concert in Haiti. There's people in trees, people falling out the trees and stuff.
Oh wow! And it was a free concert. The whole community came out.
So when the earthquake happened in January, it was that December.
Right.
That December before the earthquake, and we stayed. And man, it was crazy. I still have one of the towers of Hotel Havana. Because that hotel came down, and we stayed at it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So it seems like you had a lot of mentors and people that helped you on your upcoming. So what would you say, as far as the things that you've learned? Like, who contributed most to your success today?
Cause like in different spaces in life, right? I guess you grow and you be in different spaces. So like, it's a lot of people that pivotal moments in my life that I was like, yo, bet that up. Like, all big shouts out to Big B who just came home, right? This is like an older homie from the neighborhood. And this is somebody who, if I was like on something, I want to do something crazy, he was like, yeah, nah.
Got it.
Yeah, nah. What are you talking about? I'm not even paying you no mind.
Okay.
Get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? When somebody see you talent and you's like, yeah, I don't think you need to be doing that. Just go that way. Like literally if I remember I was trying to do something to make some money, right? And he was like, what you need? I'm like, I just need $150. I'm finna go do this. And he's like, I'm gonna come talk to you tomorrow. And he come talk to me. And I never forget, he was with his girl, right? His ex-girl, they not together. And I was in the back seat, and he just talking to me, and he just trying to like tell me like, yo, man, bro, don't be calling my phone, just talking reckless, saying dumb like this. Yo, you talented, man. Be do that DJ stuff, man. I'm just like, all right. And then he just gave me some money, and I was like, cool, all right. And I just kind of went about my business, like. But that always stuck with me, and I was like little things like that, like him, my old boy, Rozay, Disco Rick, shout out to Disco Rick, When I got into the strip club nightlife, Disco Rick, he gave me a game on like the strip club. Flavor G, long live Flavor G. That's somebody when I got into DJing into the streets and going to Liberty City, or I'm in Overtown, or Scott Projects DJing. It was with Flavor G, Boogie Trick. When I wanted to start the underground radio station, me and my homies, he let us hold one of his transmitters before we could either get our own. It's people out here that really like. I always shout them out. I'm not one of them people that be forgetting people. Shout out to Big Ralph, because Big Ralph played a pivotal in my career, whether it happened the way it happened or didn't. But because he didn't shout me out, I started tagging songs because I used to give him all the music.
That makes sense.
So because he didn't shout me out, I started tagging the songs.
That makes sense.
And because I tagged the songs, I started just tagging all the songs I knew was gonna be hits.
Yeah.
And that turned into a thing.
Got it.
So I always knew it before. So by the time you got onto it, it's already tagged. It's already out there. Just, you know what I mean? So like, you know, Big Ralph, Chip Man, DJ Chip Man. Shout out to Uncle Luke. Shout out to, you know, the list go on. I really, it's a lot of like.
There's a lot of people that contributed to your success.
Yeah, man. I don't think people just go by I did it on my own. Like it could be one thing, one conversation that sparks you or just make you pivot to like, you know what? Nah, I'ma just go on this way, man. I ain't even for that.
Got it.
You know what I mean? But I often shout them out. I'm sitting in interviews like this. I'm always speak about them.
Paying your
Story
respect.
come up. Yeah. I don't do them. Yeah, this dude, or I remember this one time it was this guy I know. I'm like specifically the name and who it is. Give them they flowers. You know, I'm not gonna be at nobody's funeral talking about, man, this is the person, and spent a bunch of interviews. They never told them that. It told the world that while they were alive. But now I'm at the funeral. Yeah, this is the person that, you know, sat me down and told me. Well, you ain't tell nobody that, you know. You know what I mean? So yeah, I always speak about them, whoever it is. That was a good question. I'm glad you asked that. That's what's up. Yeah.
So yeah, Sam. So with being in the music industry for so long, like we want to know what's the unfiltered truth about the industry. Like, how do you navigate it, and what's the unfiltered truth?
So they say they tell you this, but people don't really understand it because of how the money comes in, right? See the music business, right? You see the food business, right? You see the liquor business, right?
Yeah.
You see the car business, right? It's all business. Stellantis, who owns Mopar, the Dodge, and a few other cars, when they let the CEO go, it wasn't personal. It was like, yo, you're not doing your job. God let you go. It's not personal.
Yeah.
Now, with the music, a lot of the stuff feels personal because it's homies, or not necessarily homies, but we're friends of some sorts or acquaintances and doing business together in a space of X amount of years and always around each other. And a lot of times that could be blurred lines and people thinking we cool or like we besties and we family.
But it's just business.
It's just business.
Gotcha.
And when that comes into play, people's feelings get hurt and then they crash out.
That makes
They
a lot
don't
of
realize
sense.
it's just business. So, and also moving in a space, not realizing it is just business and not handling business accordingly and finding themselves in a position and look back, be mad. You didn't handle business accordingly. You know what I mean? That's the harsh truth. Like, and when they tell you that, you can't really say much because it's like, you didn't handle business correctly. If you handle business, you'd have something to stand on with whatever gripe you have. And you wouldn't have a gripe if you actually handle your business. So it's kind of catch-22.
Gotcha.
But that's really the hard truth. They kind of like, they tell people, but people kind of go over it like, whatever. Because when you getting money and everything's going good, that'll never happen to me. Everybody feel like, nah, it's just,
So do you feel like a lot of upcoming artists are just living in the moment, and that's why they lose the success that they have? Like, say if it got thrown to them so fast, right? Because they got a lot of artists that blow up off one song or a one-hit maker, right? But now they're living in the moment. So is it like living in that moment that makes them lose the success and not focusing? Or like, have you seen artists just come into the game, one-hit wonder, living in the moment, fast life, right? And not actually become successful because of it?
yeah. It's like it's entertainment. I mean, sports. When a young athlete comes into the league,
Yeah, same way.
and it gets
Millions.
of dollars, right? And it's like now somebody who really know how you're supposed to manage the money. So here's the thing too, like knowing how to manage money. It's not about the scale of it. It's about knowing how to manage it. If you know how to manage $1, you can manage $1 million.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's about that. It's the science in that. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, like, there's this thing where, like, how you gonna tell me how to do it and you ain't never do it? That type of mindset, it's like, sometimes you should listen to somebody because they might tell you, hey, yo, you don't want to be where I'm at.
Because they messed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
Just
messed up the bag.
Like that's that free game God throwing to you sometimes. Like,
So you gotta listen.
Yeah, but it's hard when the money there is flowing. Like, man, I got this. You gonna tell me how to, man? You know what I mean? And you young, so a lot of times it's hard for them. I feel like to handle that. And then you got homeboys. And with the league, it's a little better because the league try to protect their assets more. Where it's like, they got
Agents.
they got private investigators watch you, making sure, boy,
You ain't spending your money.
you ain't doing well.
Crazy.
You can spend it, but you're not doing.
You're not going out of
Super dumb shit.
And
like-
they also got like a pension in the background too. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
They
yeah.
got pensions also, so it is a little different.
But yeah, but it's that's with that, it's you give any kid some money, man. They gon' it's hard to give them that advice like, hey, bro, don't, you know what I mean? It's like you got girls sweating you and your homeboys behind you. It's hard to sit and listen to somebody tell you, like, it's almost like stopping the fun. Man, you a party pooper, man. I just got this $1 million. Now you trying to tell me, talking about some $600,000 to the taxes, man.
I don't want to hear
that, man. All right.
So with being in the industry, right? Could you explain like how a record label actually works?
In this day and age, it's
Yeah.
different. Traditionally, a label would work in a space where it's a full staff. There's the president, CEO. There's the president. You got A&Rs. And you got like marketing. You got radio teams. You had your street teams that did the promo, that worked with marketing. But now all that is so different now because it's so digitized and
AR.
but then we didn't even get to AI now because I'm still speaking into where we at now because AI is like new.
AI is very New York.
And that's, back then you used to have to fight to, not fight, but like it was like, yo, I need this artwork for this particular song. And you have to find a particular person. If you found that person, it might be booked because they're so good. Everybody wants the artwork done. Now it's like, go to AI. You don't have to deal with, or not necessarily deal, but I don't have to use this person anymore. They might be too busy. Use AI. AI might come out with something fire or just as fire or even better. You know what I mean? Like AI kind of cut a lot of those little things out too. The videos, you can make a video with AI.
ChatGPT is crazy too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's in the future. But with the streaming, the label is different. It's like, all right, we got the artist, get the song, send it to the DSPs, get it ready for the playlist. We're going to do your rollout. And the key people it's not as a big radio team anymore. You don't need a big radio team because streaming. You don't need a big marketing team no more because It's market. It's all internet. You don't like all the big things you needed before. You don't. It's small size, like small size. Because everything's on the internet. I gave you an example with the AI. Do you need a digital team or a graphics team that's doing graphics, a big one? Nah, it's like, got AI. Do we need 30 of y'all? Not really. We could just use maybe 10 or 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So the downsizing is different. It's like the entertainment business, the music business is changing
Drastically.
yearly. Like I could say this now, and what I just said is obsolete because that's how fast it's changing, especially with the AI.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things you've mentioned earlier that caught me was when you spoke about the things that you're doing in the community. Well, I know that you do a lot of different outreaches in the community of North Miami. North Miami. What's one of the? Because I know you speak with the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you with all the success that you have now? What are some of the things that you're doing in the community of North Miami for the kids and their mental health? Because I know you spoke on that. Like, what are some of the things that you're doing?
Well, so right now, what I was doing was more like random and sporadic. Like I pop up to like last year on my birthday, I went to the juvenile detention center.
Okay.
And I had like a birthday party there with the kids. You know what I mean? It wasn't planned or anything. I called my boy Sam. I was like, yo, I want to go to the jail today and talk to the kids. And he was like, what time? I was like, 11 o'clock. He's like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. He called me back. He's like, it's good to go. I'm like, all right, cool. So I ordered 20 boxes of pizza. At 21, I ordered 7 boxes from each. Papa John's, Pizza Hut, and Domino's. Had them delivered there. So when I get there, it'll meet me there. On the way there, I thought about it. I was like, just pizza ain't gonna be enough. Right? Should get some wings. So then I went Wingstop and got me 200 wings, and I brought the wings, and the pizza had met me there. And the kids were so excited because the jail people thought I was gonna come to talk to them. I was like, nah, I ain't come for that. I just came, give them the food, we just vibe. They want to talk to me, that's cool, but I'm just chilling. Pizza, like, and wings, just chill. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I was a kid. I was never in the juvenile, the detention or anything like that as a kid. But if you went to school and they come with pizza or whatever, it's like, that's a good day. Imagine you in jail and you ain't nobody thinking about you. In your mind, you ain't thinking nobody thinking about you. Like, and here comes somebody who got other things he could be doing, thinking about you. Like, yo, I'm finna just have a birthday party with y'all. You know, I know y'all don't know me, but I mean, well, they knew me, but they ain't think I knew them or think about them. And I told them, like, hey, look, don't think people ain't thinking about y'all. Y'all loved ones not thinking about y'all. Life just be lifing. And I'm just here to tell y'all that, you know what I mean? And they see that. One of them wrote me a couple months ago. She's doing well. She got back in school. She started, her family started applying different colleges, and they about to do like a college tour and stuff like that. So, like stuff like that, like that. Hey man, you feel me? I wish I had that growing up. Like somebody could just come holler on some cause a lot of people that I knew, I'm from North Miami, right? So like,
ain't no secret, homie.
Yeah. So all the people I named, like Boogie Trick, Flavor G, them love Haiti. That's love Haiti. Boulder, that's Liberty City. Like all the people's outside of North Miami. It wasn't no big DJ from North Miami that's like, yeah, nah, I ain't had nobody. Everybody, I went outside.
Got it. So do you have someone that you're probably mentoring right now that's young and that's up and coming?
I mean, most of the young guys in Miami, a lot of people didn't have music in Miami. They didn't have music. A lot of DJs down here didn't have music. I had the music.
You had the motion.
I had the music. I had literally a hard drive collection of music. And, yo, here, put this in your laptop. You be able to DJ. You ain't got no music.
Oh, wow.
They know that.
Was it music that you was making?
No, it's music that, you know, you need to DJ. And I had an extensive collection. It's like I used to stay up. That's why it's like when I told you I walked in, I was like I was up all night online. I've been doing that since I was 16 years old, staying up late night, then go to school early in the morning.
I seen you on live yesterday at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
in the morning. He was on live.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like, I used to do that in high school, but when I was doing it, I was like doing research on music, learning about like who produced this. Damn, oh damn, I didn't know that. Get that. I need that. I built a catalog. So I tell these DJs this all the time now. Yeah. Type in SNK in your laptop and watch how many songs pop up, how many albums pop up. Because I digitally tagged all of them. So you'll see you got the music for me.
Oh, wow.
So when people be saying, I was at a party like a couple years ago, like one or two birthday parties, and we had hired a DJ. And I was like, I forgot how the conversation went. And I told him the same thing. I said, type SNK in your laptop right now.
He ain't believe you, huh?
He ain't believe me.
He thought you was capping.
Oh, man. He started laughing. I'm like, come on. I was like, I just don't speak. I just let everybody do the big talk. I'm like, that's cool. But y'all really know who really move this. Like, come on, man. Then I handle it with grace because I'm blessed and like to be talented, and I do this effortlessly and I love it. You know what I mean? I love music. You feel what I'm saying? So when I'm doing certain things like that, I'm like, I'm ahead of the curve. That's cool. I ain't tripping. Yeah, whatever.
So how are your parents now, as far as your dad, being that you didn't go to the route that he wanted you to go as far as being a professional, and mom, how are they looking at you now in your career? How supportive are they?
You know Haitians, man. They're gonna be upset. At first they're gonna be upset you didn't listen to them. But because you're doing good, it's okay. But it's stages though. It's okay. Like you continue doing good, it's like, you know, it's because you're my son. I knew you was going to be something. Because if you're looking for accountability or an apology from them, yeah.
That's like, that ain't happening.
No, it ain't happening. No. They just say, yeah, shit. You're my son. I know. I know this.
And the crazy thing is, they'll still boast about you in front of people.
Yeah.
My son's the biggest DJ in Miami.
I'm going to tell you something. My dad didn't know that. Remember, I keep telling you my dad was going back to school. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
He's older. He's in school with people my age and younger.
Got it.
Right? And when he going to Barry University, I'm like, so somebody was like, hey, I don't know how they got on a conversation about his kids or something. And it was like, your son Sam Sneak. And he was like, who? Your son named Sam. Yeah, Sam Sneak. Who? Yeah. Man, he's like the biggest DJ. That's your son? No, but and then he came and told me, he's like, I didn't know. He just thought I was still doing house parties, baby showers. You know what I mean? Like, he just thinking I'm just doing real good with the bookings and that. He didn't know I was like really in like the strip clubs, doing a club DJ. He didn't know that. They didn't know that. It just was like, it's when people started telling him, and it's like, then they saw me on TV. Then like, oh wow, yes, my son. You know what I mean?
Boasting about you.
Yeah, but
it's all love though.
They just, you know,
it's tough love.
Yeah, you know, when they come from Haiti and come here, they want the best for you, and they don't necessarily know how to articulate or even have a conversation or try to understand what is it you want. You know, it's like, no, this is what it is. I know, trust me. No, it's like, nah, man, you got that idea when you came here in the 70s. It's different now.
Yeah, they evolved. They got to evolve with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So they, with that, whatever idea the Haitians came here with, and that's what it is.
They still got it.
Yeah, it's like, hell no. We got, no. and you show them, and they, oh, okay, yeah. But no, they one thing about it, I will say, once you broke through, once you rebelled and did what you want, and I ain't gonna say do it what you want and in that manner, but I did what I want and succeeded. It was like, okay, cool, you do know what you're talking about. We thought you was just finna just be somebody just
Playing around.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Got you.
But that spawned something in my family too, for all of the people under me, like all the kids and all my cousins and siblings that's under me. That's like, oh, Sam can do that.
I can do it.
Man, we ain't gotta go. Cause my family's heavy on the being a doctor, lawyer. You gotta be like, they heavy. All my uncles and aunts, if I tell you who they was and what they had going on, you be like, them your peoples? I'm like, yeah. Like Emmanuel Baptist Church. You know Emmanuel Baptist Church?
Yes.
Yeah. You know Pastor Wilner Maxey? That's my mom's brother.
Oh.
There was a daycare in Little Haiti off of 56th Street called Cecile's Daycare. That's my mom's sister. When they had Teleco on North Miami, on 7th Avenue on 128, when they had one on West Dixie Highway, they had another one in Pompano. When there was another one, just like a couple super telecos in the North Miami area, right? They're my uncles.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Okay. Very successful. I see.
yeah,
Everybody's
let's-
successful in their own way.
Yeah, let's go on. It's a few. I don't mention all of them, but it's so all my cousins, all of them that's my age or like younger than me. Yeah, we're going to do something different. That's right. Like I got one of my cousins, man. He's on the management team for Sexy Red. Yeah, it's my mom and his grandmother's sisters. Yeah, and his brother, that's my godson.
But Sam, when you see all these things that's going on around you, like, how do we bridge that gap between the older folks and also you see how you saying your people are very successful, but one thing is that our generation doesn't know much about that, or the younger kids that's in high school now doesn't know much about that. So how do you bridge that gap?
I'm trying to. I want to it's like that's why I was cool with. It's like overly cool with coming here and excited. I want to start having these conversations where, like, I always tell people, yo, know where you come from, so you know where you going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let them fool you. Don't let anybody tell you because you have this. You on the path to, if you don't know where you come from, you on the path to nowhere. You're on the path to, you don't know where you come from, you're on the path to nowhere. Don't let nobody fool you. Because you're going to reach a point in life where you ask yourself, who am I? Every human does it.
Have you discovered your purpose?
Yeah, I think so. That's why I just kind of, like, I speak and I have no fear of being used by God.
Right.
You feel me? So everything I do, I do it fearlessly. Like I think I'm supposed to be doing this because I walk with faith. What's meant to be will be.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't worry and have faith. You can't have faith and worry. It just don't work.
Yeah, you saying was that your uncle who basically was a pastor at Emmanuel Baptist Church?
Yeah.
So you were raised religious.
Yeah. So here's the thing. That's my uncle. That's his church. But then my mom was a nun before she had us, and then when she had us, she still worked in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
And she helped build Notre Dame in Little Haiti, Notre Dame.
Really?
Yeah. My mom helped build that. She taught who we know now as Archbishop Winsky how to speak Creole. She helped us. Yeah. She helped who the pastor is there now, Father Reginald.
Father Reggie, yes.
Yeah, she helped him with this when because he wanted to be a deacon originally. I know him.
Right.
Like that's the thing. Like people, I was like, yo, y'all, I have great memory. I remember you people.
Right.
Like, but no, Reginald was a good. Like he was a counselor in summer camp.
Right.
At Notre Dame. He had a girlfriend. No, he was set to go get married after everything.
Right.
And one morning he woke up and had a conversation with my mom. And after that he went to ministry school, became a priest. He'll tell you, Reggie, you see it, yeah.
So with all the history that you have here in Miami, right? How do you feel about the changes in the gentrification that's going on not only here in North Miami? Because a lot of people came and they left the city. So a lot of people graduate from North Miami Senior High School or different high schools and they leave the city and haven't been back ever since. So how do you feel about the gentrification that's going on here in the city and where do you see it going?
It's going where Wynwood is.
You think North Miami could handle that?
In what capacity? We talking as far as the city officials, or we talking about the city residents?
Both. The infrastructure, we're talking about the city, the residents.
I think with the younger city officials, I see year after year that's coming a part of the North Miami, city of North Miami council.
Right.
And I see like the younger it gets, and it's like people who not on like no silly stuff, like who not really like who really trying to like
make an impact.
Yeah,
Right.
I see it. So I feel like, and with that, them having understanding and ties and being able to communicate with the community,
Right.
and I feel like they can handle that. I think they can, like with the stuff that's coming now. They can handle it if they're prepared.
Okay.
Now, are they prepared for it? Because it's one of those things that's going to like kind of happen rapidly. I feel like coming up here, because Miami's growing fast, and North Miami's a beautiful city from
It
the
is.
east to the west.
Of course.
A lot of nice homes, a lot of nice properties out here. Very nice. Like, it's been like this for years. Like, it's like one of those hidden gems in Miami. North Miami's a really nice city.
It is. It is.
Very nice.
North Miami has a population of about 70,000 residents, and it's still growing.
Yeah. It's fast too.
Right. And next year is going to make the city of North Miami 100 years since it's been around. But a lot of people don't know that.
We're going to do something special.
We have
it's going to be 100 years, right? So that's
Celebrating the
100.
centennial.
Wow, 100 years. Oh, man. That's incredible.
It is. It is.
Okay.
We spoke several times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had several conversations about Haiti, because it was to my surprise that you were very well versed on the history of Haiti, what's going on in Haiti currently, right? We talk about the revolution of Haiti, and we talked about some of the politics and policies that's in Haiti now. What is your take on Haiti, period, at the moment?
I just want to look in the camera and just point out that at this very moment, we still don't have an elected president in Haiti, which is insane to me. I just want to say that again. Haiti doesn't have an official elected president till this day after the president has been assassinated. How many years ago?
When was it?
I think that was about 4 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
4 years ago.
It's about 4 years ago.
That's a whole term.
Right.
We haven't had a president in a whole term, and no one is talking about it. No one is even like, it's like we talk about some Colombians who just got caught up in the same thing they did with every other president they exiled. It's like the Haitians wake up and listen to Piedmont Book and notice these things when it was going on with Augustine, and then you wake up when it's with Jovenel and act surprised. Like, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know the people who's there to kidnap them and put them on a plane and exile them. It just ain't go the way it was supposed to go.
Do you think Haiti is strategically designed to be the way it is?
Yeah.
Because now more than ever, a lot of the younger generation is speaking up more and more about the situation and the condition of Haiti and asking for a better country and asking for the revolution.
When you look at the speeches Jovenel was given before he was assassinated, he spoke on a few key people who just didn't have the best interest of the Haitian people, and those people identify as Haitians because they're born on the land and the soil, but if you dive deep into their lineage, they're not Haitians.
But what do you think about the whole Haiti's revolution, period?
But I think not a lot of people know about it. A lot of people think May 18th.
Can you educate the people more about what you know?
In 1791, right, it was an uprising that was that was led by Dutty Boukman, which was a Jamaican maroon slave.
That's correct.
Right? And that was the first revolt. I think it was August 22nd, I believe. They met August 14th, and then I believe the 22nd is when they actually did the first revolt, right? In 1791. Toussaint heard about it. Toussaint knew how to read and write. His slave master taught him how to read and write. Heard about it and saw it as an opportunity to be able to speak to Napoleon, because Toussaint wanted to be accepted by Napoleon. That's the reason why he ended up getting tricked into going over there and getting kidnapped and jailed. And Dessalines told him, "Yo, bro, don't go over there, bro." Like, he just, Napoleon played him, and like Napoleon realized, oh yeah, bro, you want to be one of us? Yeah, come talk to us. But Haitians, it's a tough history, because when you mentioned Dessalines, they assassinated Dessalines too. But
because what a lot of people don't know in the world is that 1804, Haiti became an independent republic.
It did.
Right? And the first independent republic in the world. And that history, now more than ever, is seeping through the social media platforms and is seeping throughout the world.
If you look at South America, at the flags, there's Haitian flags in them.
Right.
Like, you look at.
Why is that?
Because the Haitians helped them.
That's true.
They helped them free. Like, Colombians don't address it, but they know that Haitians help. They helped free a lot of South American countries. The Haitians was deeply against slavery. Deeply. Like, they would help you for the free ski. Like, oh, no, we not with that. Yo.
But from my understanding, I believe they said that war lasted about 13 years. That whole revolution war.
I'm telling you, 17, because you got to remember, it wasn't continuous war. It was, all right. Toussaint is now the ambassador who's speaking to Napoleon.
Right.
So after the first revolt, they talked.
Right.
Hey, man, I believe they made all slaves French citizens.
Right.
Right. And that appeased them for a while. Okay, cool. Then they revolted again. Like, nah. And then something. What was it they did after they revolted again? There was more of an outcry. Something else they gave them that let them calm down. But the last revolt and the very last one, and after Dessalines kidnapped, I can't say, I won't say kidnapped, but he took whites on the island except women, doctors, and teachers, and beheaded them and sent them to Napoleon. I think it was either 100 or 1,000 heads, and sent to Napoleon.
As a message?
Yeah, and said don't come back, because Napoleon was on his way back. Like,
right.
I'm finna come back and take what's mine.
Right.
Like, this time he had help from British.
Correct.
Like, they didn't know there were British soldiers off the coast. They just didn't jump off, because when they looked, one of the soldiers was like, "Yo, we were told we was fighting slaves. These are warriors." This is a memo in one of the British soldiers, like, off the coast, like, man, we thought these is like slaves. These are warriors. Like, come for this. And another thing too, Polish and Germans helped Haitians. There was white people on the island and mulattoes that weren't with that French shit.
Right.
Polish and Germans.
Right.
They help. It's to this day, Polish people have like this thing with Haitians. They really rock with Haitians.
They said the Louisiana Purchase
is the reason.
Is the Haiti Revolution actually triggered that?
Yeah, because the sugar plantation, the money that they were making was crazy. And when he lost that territory, they had to like regain like that force. Like, yo, you just lost our money maker, brother.
True.
And what we gonna? So they sold it. They sold Louisiana like little to nothing to the United States.
Right.
And that's the reason why they're like. A lot of people in New Orleans don't believe they have any ties to Haiti. It's crazy.
But that's why because the story is a lot of the slaves who left Haiti, right? They were faithful to their masters. So the masters took them to Louisiana with them when they left. That's how a lot of them ended up there in Louisiana.
So here's the thing, right? When the slaves when they revolted and word started getting around, United States started turning people away.
Right.
Because they didn't want the slaves finding out that there's a whole island of niggas running wild free.
Right.
That kicked the most powerful army off. It's like, nah. Don't come here.
That's a pretty nice shirt you have on, by the way. It says, what does it say?
Yeah.
It says Dade County Park.
County, Virginia Beach, colored only. So
Can you tell us a little bit more about that shirt and what it represents and what it means to you?
So Virginia Key Beach, the beautiful Virginia Key Beach in Miami, was once a colored only beach.
Wow.
Developers thought that, it was nice. They came in and they moved the blacks out. So D.A. Dorsey, I might know D.A. Dorsey, the school, he bought what we now know is Fisher Island. He bought that. And he made that where blacks can go swim. Times got hard, and he sold it to who we now know, Carl Fisher, who is the developer of Miami Beach. Carl Fisher, the developer of Miami Beach, right? But one of the deals was, yo, look, I'm gonna sell it to you, but the blacks still could swim here in the summertime. You know what I mean? It's cool, but one summer, one of the Vanderbilt kids got spanked by one of the black kids, and that was the end of that. So Carl Fisher agreed to help with relocating and developing another spot for them, and that's what we now know as Hallover Beach. That's why we be at Hallover Beach.
But how do you know all this history, man?
I don't even know. Sometimes when I say certain things, they're like, how do I know this? Like, how do I know, like, the first blacks here was Bahamians, and William Flagler imported them because he took a trip to the Bahamas and was so fascinated by the architecture of the homes that he imported them here and started building homes at Coconut Grove when he was working on the railroad. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, how do I know that? I don't know. Certain things just fascinate me. I be like, I look into it and it leads me there and there. The next thing you know, I just
a whole different rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's like a fun rabbit hole for me because like certain things I just like, oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna remember that.
Nice.
You know what I mean? It's like, again, it's good to know where you come from and know where you're going. Like you said, it surprised you because we was having regular conversation and we just spawned into it. And you was like,
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man,
Remember how we met, Sam? I'm gonna cut that out, but I'm just you see later on. Remember how we met?
We're in not in front of the cave.
Nah, that's not where we met,
What
bro.
was that?
The very first time we met.
In the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah.
So you there?
It blew his mind. He just looked at me like.
But same reaction. I think I walked in, and you're like, "Hey, man, I'm Sam Sneak." I was like, "Huh?
Yeah.
Who's Sam Sneak?" So I hit up a few of my friends. I said, "Do you know who Sam Sneak is?" They're like, "You don't know Sam Sneak?" I was like, "No, I don't know Sam Sneak." So I looked up online. I was like, "Oh, he's Sam Sneak." Yeah. So
but he kept looking at me like, cause I'm just so cool, like.
Because there's a stigma, like, unfortunately, and I apologize for that, because there's a stigma that people judge you based on appearance, and they don't really, like, until they sit there and have a whole conversation with you, they would not understand or even know how wise and how intellect, how intellectually smart that individual is,
But that's also the tactic to, like, whenever I'm going into the rooms, right, with the other people, so they already have their mindset.
Right.
So when I come in, they're like, oh shit, I disarmed them right there.
Right.
Because your game plan, I fucked it up.
Of course.
You don't know what
to expect, or
you just think it's some black dude coming in ignorant, and now no, properly articulate and understand. Oh, and it's like, what just right. You know what I mean? That's again when I tell you about the young kids, the young dudes that come to the shop. I speak to them every day, and I say the same thing because you talk to these kids. I didn't realize you can't just tell them one time, and every day. And our community, like not North Miami, our community, the black community in the United States, is so. It's like it's lost.
Right.
In another sense, like I can't even describe it, bro.
Correct.
Like I sat for 5 hours talking to one of them young dudes to try to help them understand something. It took 5 hours to just help them, and I was like, "What did you think I was trying to tell you?"
Right.
Man, I don't know, man. Y'all old niggas, man. Y'all trying to log in.
It's like I thought I was just trying to tell him, "Hey, bro, stop overreacting to everything.
True.
Take time to think about it. A lot of times you be mad for no reason.
That's true.
And then when you realize you was mad for no reason, you mad again because you was mad for
For no reason. Right. It's a big circle.
Yeah, so it's like you keep just take it easy, homie. You know, the whole time he thought I was just trying to tell him how to live his life.
Right. Just giving us some life lessons, to the young ones.
Yeah, but that's really like my thing. Like I know how to live life. I done traveled the world so many different times, man.
Right.
Like there's nothing that you can show me. I was like, man, that's fascinating.
What has been your favorite place so far?
Haiti.
I know you're gonna say. I know that was gonna.
But it's real though.
Yo.
Haiti is but
Haiti just feel different.
I'm gonna be honest. Any island, any
Haiti-
Caribbean island,
but
bro.
The vibe in Haiti is completely different.
It
For some
is.
reason, once you land there, but a lot of people relate that to Africa too.
Yeah.
They say once you land there, it's just you feel like you're home. It's
But
just
you
different.
know the land in Haiti different too. In the history of Haiti, I didn't speak on this, but do you not know there was twice the imported slaves in Haiti than there was in the United States of America?
Why?
Because the slaves were dying because of terrain, and
They were dying
They
where?
were dying in Haiti. Because when they was importing the slaves, they would die. They couldn't survive because of the terrain. So the slaves that survived and had kids that survived, their blood was different and it was resistant to the diseases.
But I was there.
Everybody that was getting sick, like we can get bit by mosquitoes, nothing will happen to us. Somebody's get.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. I did not know
Why
that.
do you know they experimented on Haitians for so long?
That's true.
The Haitian blood is definitely different. It's documented that when they imported it might be more than twice as many slaves in Haiti in the period of time of that slave than they did in the United States.
Sam, I want to give you like 30 seconds to speak to the camera and give a young individual or young person that's in high school, that's in middle school, who possibly have the same dream that you had. Speak to them and to give them some advice on what to do and to actually pursue that dream.
I want you to think about the most terrifying moment in your life where you thought it was just over, like you weren't gonna get through it. It was just like you could say you overreacted. And I want you to look back at that and how you laugh at that, like, man, that wasn't even a big deal. I want you to prepare yourself for moments like that in the future that's gonna come, but allow yourself to give yourself grace and not get caught up in your own thoughts of what's happening in the moment, but to continue to push forward and prepare yourself for what's waiting for you on the other side. So don't be stuck on what's happening around you in the moment that may not be going your way. Continue to push and end up on the other side of your goal and your dream.
All right, Sam Sneak, we had a great conversation today. So for the camera, if you can let everybody know, how can they follow you and find you on social media?
You can stay in touch with me. I don't like to be followed. You should follow God. But you can stay in touch with me on Instagram, DJ Sam Sneak, TikTok, Sam Sneak. It's just Sam Sneak. DJ Sam Sneak on Twitter. CoolKid.com is the website. Sneaker Box is the smoke shop, the sneaker shop. Look, you see me in the streets, fist bump, dab, whatever. Say what's up. We might battle, dance battles, whatever. Hey, I'm always here for a good time. Hi.
You know PATZ Pat?
Yeah.
That's my boy, man. It's my boy. We
man,
go
I
like
went to school to Pat, man.
We grew up together, like
Yeah.
church. I'm talking about like grew up church together.
I've been knowing Pat, man. I've been knowing Pat, man.
I know Pat since he used to sing. Pat used to sing.
Yeah, I know.
Pat used to sing at, we used to go to this church called Grace Haitian United Methodist.
Mm-hmm.
Because Emad was on 71st and Northeast 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Grace was on 65th in North Miami Avenue.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where Pat used to, I think he was in a part of this group called Grace Boys. So I've known Pat since, we talking about he was like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah,
I've known him way back.
I knew Pat's was shorties, man. Like, man, Pat, but I didn't know Pat in school. I knew Pat through like church stuff, but it was a church or a summer camp. I knew Pat like through Lil Haiti. That's how I knew Pat, like
Right.
through being in Lil Haiti. I just can't remember what it was. But then when he came to TJ, I was like, oh, I know.
Pat went to TJ?
Yeah.
But he went to TJ, then ended up at NMB, I believe.
Yeah.
He didn't go to NM.
That's how I know Pat. Went to middle school together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Clown, like class clown dancing around.
Yo, he's the same.
Yeah, I know. He's
I
not
love
gonna
him for
change.
that. I'm like, yo, Pat, yo,
Yeah.
he hit me up for do something a couple years ago, and I did it, and I was like, yo, come on, Pat.
Pat is cool people.
Yeah, Pat, cool, man.
Any more questions, Fluff?
No,
Chris?
man. I think we took enough time with Mr. Sneaks.
Yeah,
This is your home. Whenever
Yeah.
you hear, like you see us around, you want to give us a shout out. You want to come by. Hey, I want to run this by you guys. I want to do this. I would love to have you again.
Nah,
next time.
definitely. If anything you see I can help with you, let me know. You holler, hey, yo, you think such and such should come? I'm like, yeah, I'll put in the work.
I'm looking for pioneers, bro. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.